Hello, today is Monday. It is October the 1st, and fall is definitely coming around the corner. Our reading for today is 1 John chapter 3. It's got some interesting instructions in it, but I have chosen some verses that are, in a sense, kind of comforting, and they help me know that I belong to God and God's work. It's verse 10 and 11, and the writer there says, "You can tell God's children from the devil's children, because those who belong to the devil refuse to do right or to love each other. From the beginning, you were told that we must love each other." Now, loving each other is barely a rules kind of situation at all. It's a relationship kind of situation. And the writer is very clear that we show ourselves to be children of God when we love each other. And I think we want to do that generally. We generally want to look out for each other, although it must be admitted that the love that we are to show to each other, that would be in the church or to the world, is very sacrificial at times and calls for a lot of determination on our part to seek the other's welfare rather than our own. And the Bible is full, the New Testament is full of these instructions to love one another, and they're pointed, it seems, first of all, at the church, those who are believers. You believers, the New Testament says, should love each other. Now, in some places it says love the rest of the world, but it always starts with you love each other. Now, some people react negatively to that and think it's kind of a selective kind of category idea. We love everybody? But it makes total sense that the instructions are to love each other. First of all, when we're starting to let God really expand our heart and spirit and truly love people, not just act nice to people, but truly love people and seek their well-being, it makes sense that we start with those who have a like mind, like heart, and like devotion in life. And as we become successful at loving people in that way, with that kind of depth, we grow more capacity to love others. And then we get the challenge of starting to love people like Jesus did, who are different from us, ethnically or faith-wise or anything else, politics, anything. So it makes sense to start this depth of love growing in among those of us who think and feel the same. Secondly, Jesus is growing a church. He's growing a people, it says in the New Testament, a group, a body. In one place it says a holy nation, that is people devoted to Jesus. And so the collection of all believers, the church, Jesus wants to use as his number one exhibit of what he wants to do to help people. He wants the whole world to love. He wants the whole world to sacrifice on each other's well-being. He wants greed and self-promotion to go by the wayside. Now, when others see the church living this way, it brings the message of Christ. Now, truth be told, little parenthesis here, whenever people want to attack religion and attack the church is still their number one exhibit. They talk about our bad behavior. They talk about how we do not love other people. They talk about how we shut down our grace to others. So it only makes sense that we live out this love, this mercy, this grace completely among those who follow Jesus. So the good news is, I really don't have any rules to follow today. And if you're a Christ follower, this passage doesn't give you any rules. It says, love. Love other believers as you grow your capacity to love the world. And that's the good news. Because I think we all have a heart wanting to do this. Let's practice this week. Let's love one another and grow in our depth and grow in our sincerity so that others may see what Jesus wants to do with their lives. Have a great week.